Good morning, Angry Black Man Show. It's the 16th. Today, let's rise, black men. Let's rise, young black men. Let's rise, wise black men. As you know, black men, and as you know, world, you can have all the intelligence. You can be smart. But many of us don't have wisdom because we aren't ready for it yet and we haven't lived long enough. But we all want to rise and be wise. Black men, let's not worry about being called old. Let's be black men bold and speak it as it is told and speak it as it was foretold. Black men, let's rise today. Let us create a community that emanates, elevates, and embraces unity. Let us be leaders of our communities and not bleeders of our communities. Let us be people who don't necessarily have to say skin folk ain't kinfolk, but just let people not be sin folk. You don't have to be my kinfolk to love other folk. Let me pass this blunt. Please don't choke. Let us rise today, black men, to honor and elevate and not hesitate to defend black women and all women, because as we know, all women come from black women. So let's support and protect, elevate, and listen to, cherish, and sometimes follow when it's necessary to women. Let's rise today and pray and hope and activate for peace all over the world. What is happening in some of the places in Africa that we don't want to talk about, because let's keep it a buck. After World War II, things got decided what Africa would be and what Africa should be by those who don't live in Africa. So let's pray and elevate for the safety of every elder, every human, every child, whether you're in internment camps everywhere, because we can't forget about the border. Let's not forget about the Congo. Let's not forget about Chechnya. Let's not forget about Baltimore. Let's not get so activated everywhere else as we should be. Let's also get activated for Racine. Let's get activated for Madison. Let's rise today, wise black men, and speak to the younger black men. Let's rise today, black men, and be the ship, not the flip. Let's take these young black men on the peace trip. Let's rise today, black men, and start standing up and saying to our community, we ain't going. We cannot have our peace and dignity slowing. Let's start talking to young black men about catching ones, not using guns. I don't care if I repeated it. I don't care if I said it again. We must keep talking about this until we defeat this sin, because killing ourselves is most certainly sin. Don't call me a Tom, because I will get it in, but I'll get it in an intelligent way. We must act. And I'm not talking to you young black men like I don't know your conditions, because I come from those conditions. But that don't make me a hero. That don't make me a tough guy. What makes me a tough guy is battling white supremacy and the way we support it. You see black men killing ourselves, disrespecting our women, taking from our community. That's a coward's move. And some of us are in conditions where we have to act or we're going to get swallowed. I completely understand, because I had to act or the beast would come and get me. But too many other black men act like being a gangster in your own community where people don't have anything. And I'm not saying monolithically that black people live in communities all where they don't have anything. I'm talking to us that don't have anything but poverty and lack of services, and we are killing that community and yet calling ourselves tough and angry. Remember, black men, gangsters move in silence. Let's rise, black men. Elevate and support. Be love's cohort. Let's rise, black men. And remember that our elders and our babies are unconditional. They ain't maybes. We are supposed to support, elevate, and protect them. Let us rise, black men, the great black men that we all are, the most improvisational, the most resilient, the most brilliant people on earth. Let's rise, black men, because now you have a warrior speaking to you, but I will also speak at you and tell you, if we are these things, if we are these kings, and we must protect everybody, because our culture elevates all cultures. So be a supporter of your culture and not a culture vulture. Let's rise, black men, and be great today. Let's not be late, not hesitate. Let's take the power to tell those who ask us real questions. Let's give them real answers. Let's not measure our success on how hard and often we walk on the backs of other people that look like us. Let's rise today, queer black man, to understand that a queer black man is oppressed, is still an oppressed black man. Let's rise, brown man, because you are of us too. Brown man, we need you to be not only brown man, but we need you to be around men when something happened to black folk. Once again, you be there. Let's rise today, intelligent, lovely white people. Quit picking out your Negroes and start looking and elevating real black men. Quit being so vicious when a strong voice for the dignity and elevation of the world says something, and then you marshal your resources to attack that black voice. You don't have a choice when it comes to elevating black culture. Every aspect of it must be elevated. Queer black, female black, however you identify, your flag must fly, but together we must love each other. There cannot be any silos of whose black trauma is more important. Let's remove all the trauma. Let's rise today, black men. Be strong, resilient black men, young black men, wise black men, black community, all community. Let's have a peaceful and loving weekend. Black men, wise black men, take the time to talk to a young black man. Take the patience to talk to a young black man. When we lost a young black man far too soon years ago, and may he still reside in peace and love, and may his family continue to get the peace and love. Every preacher rushed out to Willie Street to find a black kid to identify with. I'm asking, can we continue to do that? Can we not turn our head in dread when we see a struggling black man? Can we not say we didn't used to act like that? Can we show another path so they don't act like that? Can we be intuitive? Can we be resilient? But can we be there? Let's rise, black man, because I know we really care. Coach Assad, The Angry Black Man Show. If you don't like what I say, oh boo-hoo. If you hate what I say, I love you. And I'm out.